Fans were most familiar with Frank Fritz from his appearance on American Pickers. But since his untimely death in 2024, Fritz's father and friends have been at odds over the TV personality's will. Both have given differing accounts of Fritz's final years as the matter is about to go to trial. A few years before to his passing, Frank Fritz was placed in a guardianship. Frank's collaboration with Mike Wolfe on the History Channel series American Pickers is, for many, his most well-known role. As co-hosts, the two scouted for hidden riches by traveling across the United States and examining goods for resale. In 2022, Frank would make his final appearance on the program. Frank tragically died on September 30, 2024, when he was 60 years old. William Fritz, Frank's father, has petitioned for his late son's will, according to monsters and critics. According to reports, he wants a jury to decide how to divide Frank's fortune, which might be worth $6 million. The newspaper claims that the American Pickers star was placed under conservatorship and supervision following a stroke in 2022. Then, in 2023, the will was submitted. But according to William, the document was faulty. He claims that because of Frank's mental capacity, he is unsure if the will signing was done correctly. The original emergency guardianship petition stated, Mr. Fritz's decision-making capacity is so impaired because of his stroke that he is unable to care for his own safety, according to the Des Moines Register, or to cover essentials like clothing, food, housing, or healthcare. Frank allegedly lacked the capacity to make, communicate, or carry out important decisions concerning his own financial affairs. Additionally, a letter, indicating he is unable to make decisions for himself, was filed by Frank's physician. The document has been questioned by William Fritz's attorney. Frank did not have a living will, according to a public care plan, even if many of the guardianship documents are sealed. Approximately 2 years later, his guardian's report stated that he had a will. The publication pointed out that the will might be rejected on the grounds that Frank does not have the capacity to execute any legal documents on his own behalf. Corey Gorley, William Fritz's attorney, brought this to light. Furthermore, Gorley asserted that the paper had logistical issues. Fritz's buddies have allegedly refuted these allegations, though. He was definitely in his right mind, one buddy asserted. They went on, he had the capacity to make his own choices, and he did so until most likely the final weeks of his life. However, there were no choices to be taken at that time. The buddy added that the document's legitimacy is already suggested by the court's acceptance of it. Furthermore, according to the acquaintance, Frank and his father were not on good terms when he passed away. William was said to have had minimal touch with his son after moving away when Frank was still quite little. William only made one visit while he was recuperating from his stroke. William's attorney and Frank's friends told different tales. But according to William's attorney, the father and son were quite close. Rather, the guardianship cut off all access to Frank, according to the attorney. Then they just stop Bill from having any contact with Frank whatsoever, Gorley asserted. They don't even let them talk on the phone, and they don't let him know where he is or where they're transporting him. Different people have different ideas about what a good relationship is, the buddy asserted. Frank's perception of his connection with Bill was different. The friend said, "Let us have his celebration of life, since the matter is scheduled to go to court. Let's fulfill his wants and his desires. Give the poor guy some rest. We look forward to paying tribute to his memory here, but that cannot happen until issue is resolved." Have you seen American Pickers Frank Fritz? For the most recent information about celebrities and reality TV, be sure to return to Gossip Fact 24.